Hi children, how are you? Hi children, how are you in this pandemic situation? Hi children, how are you in this pandemic situation? There is no possibility of taking direct classes. Virtual teaching is only the possibility to take classes. So, our district educational department recently launched rrbuddy.com YouTube channel. You have to avail this channel and get maximum benefit of that. Till you understand the concepts, try to view as many times as possible. Now, let's come to our class. Today, we will start class 8th rational number chapter. Before going to start rational numbers, in the previous classes, we already learned few types of numbers. Once we recollect that type of numbers, natural numbers, the first letter n equal to, natural numbers are denoted by capital N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, 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 and so on. What are natural numbers? In the classroom, when we want to count the number of benches, we will start from 1. And how many classrooms are there in your school means you will count from 1. In the same way, how many pens do you have means you start from 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So we can say natural numbers are nothing but counting numbers. In these natural numbers, we have again divided 3-4 types of numbers: even numbers and odd numbers. That is one type of numbers. And next, prime numbers and composite numbers. These are all we studied in class 6th. Next, whole numbers. To the set of natural numbers, if we include 0, then that set becomes whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by the first letter W. So, if you give one example, in the classroom, how many sofa sets are there means obviously we say that no sofa set is there. So no sofa set is there means we can also say that 0 sofa set. So we are assigning 0 to that no sofa set. In that way, 0 means nothing. That's why the numbers start from 0 are called whole numbers. Next, integers. Integers are denoted by I or Z. The first letter of integer is I. So we can denote integers by I or Z. Z means Jahlen numbers. Jahlen, Jahlen numbers. This is in German language we call Jahlen numbers. Now this integers we studied in class 7. Natural numbers and whole numbers we learnt in class 6. Integers we learnt in class 7. In integers we have negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. Now we will discuss about rational numbers. In this class we will learn about rational numbers. That rational numbers are denoted by Q. Here we are not taking the first letter R. Why? Because we have another type of numbers are there, that is real numbers. That real numbers we are denote by r. That's why here we are taking q. Why you are taking q, I will explain. First, in the set uh, in the set in the set we are not taking the numbers, just we are taking the notation like set builder form. P by Q, PQ belongs to Z and Q not equal to 0. That means the numbers which are in the form of P by Q are all rational numbers. Numerator and denominator belongs to integers and denominator should not be 0. That type of numbers are called rational numbers. So when you do division, for example 10 by 5, 10 by 5 means we get the quotient as 2. So the result of fraction is nothing but quotient. That's why we are calling rational numbers as quotient numbers. That quotient numbers starts from q. That's why we are taking denoting rational number by q. So let's see few examples. Here these are all fractions. 1 by 2, 3 by 5, minus 5 by 11, 7 by 2, 0 by 3. These are all fractions. So these are all rational numbers. If you take only 3, is it 3 a rational number? Yes, obviously 3 is a rational number. Why? Because all natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are having denominator 1. That means nothing is there means the denominator is 1. For example, if you take 5, that means the sign of 5 is what? Plus 5. Like that, 5 means we can also they say in fraction form 5 by 1. That's why we can tell these minus 6, 8, 0, 1, minus 9, 5 include all means integers. These are all integers, also rational numbers. And if we take one more example, for example, 3 by 0 is there. What about 3 by 0? 3 by 0, is it rational number? No, it is not a rational number, because in the definition itself we mentioned that q should not be 0. Why? Because if you divide 3 by 0, so 0 into how much will give you 3? Can anyone say? 0 into how much will give you 3? We never get 3. That's why we can't fill this quotient part. That's why this is not defined. The quotient is not defined. That's why any number divided by 0 is not defined. Any number by 0 is not defined. And take one more example. For example, if 0 by 3 is there, what is the value of 0 by 3? Obviously, the value is 0. We know that 0 divided by 3. 0 divided by 3. Here, how much we can write in the quotient part to get 0? Here, obviously, 3 0 ja 0. Now, the remainder is 0. So, this 0 is the result. 0 by 3 equal to 0. Whereas 3 by 0 is not defined. Why? Because we can't write anything in the quotient part. That's why the numbers which are having 0 as 0 as denominators are not defined. Now we completed natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and rational numbers. Let's see in the diagrammatic form. So here, natural numbers. The smallest set of numbers are natural numbers. They are 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And next, if you add or include, not adding, including. If we include 0 to the natural numbers, we will get whole numbers. We will get whole numbers. And if we include negative numbers to whole numbers, we will get integers. And if you include fractional forms, p by q form numbers to integers, we will get rational numbers. Like this example, we can say that, for example, we are in Telangana. Telangana state is in South India. South India is in India. India is in Asian continent. So Asian continent, is it belongs to India? No. In Asian continent, we have nearly 40 plus countries. For example, if we take Indonesia, is it Indonesia belongs to India? No. Indonesia belongs to Asia, but it does not belongs to India. In the same way, rational numbers are not in integers, but integers are in rational numbers, like that. India is in Asia, but Asia is not in India. In the same way, if in India we have 28 states are there. So is it Gujarat belongs to India? Yes. But India belongs to Gujarat. Is it correct? No. In the same way, here we are, for example, if you take here, we took that natural numbers as Telangana, whole numbers as South India, integers as India, rational numbers as Asia. So if you take here Telangana, natural numbers as Telangana. Telangana is in South India, but South India is not in Telangana. For example, if you take Karnataka, Karnataka also a state of South India. So Karnataka is in South India, but South India is not in Karnataka. In that way, we can understand this concept geographical way. Next, here this type of numbers we can also explain in tree diagram. Here we have real numbers. They are categorized into two types. One is q, the other is q dash. Q is nothing but rational numbers, just now we discussed, and the other one is q dash, irrational numbers. We don't want about these numbers. Why? Because q dash, irrational numbers, and real numbers we will study in the further classes. So just now we studied and we are going to study about rational numbers. This q, and q again categorized into three types of numbers. One is natural numbers, the other is whole numbers, and the third one is integers. These three comes under rational numbers. That's why n, w, z are the part of rational numbers. And this is about introduction. In the next class, we will discuss about properties of rational numbers. Thank you, children.